everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing great today. I had an idea for the channel where every week we would have a little video discussion regarding some announcements and releases by Hot Toys, Sideshow Collectibles, and various companies. Just kind of going over news of the week, so to speak, and talk about what caught our eye, what seemed exciting, maybe some things that weren't so exciting, as you'll see later on in this video. Very few of you guys might have seen that I had a couple videos that I uploaded regarding some announcements and a release for Hot Toys that I decided to delete just because I thought that they would be better suited here. So it was some good practice, I guess, but I didn't think it was necessary to let them have their own releases when they can be put into this new little series that will start dropping every Friday. So I hope you guys will enjoy this one. I would really appreciate some feedback just because this is an ongoing project, and any feedback or suggestions would be greatly appreciated. I'll definitely consider anything you guys have to say and add it to the video itself. So I included some B-roll footage to the start here just so I could have this conversation with you guys. Some of what they said in this video is actually funny regarding things that I'll talk about later on in the video. It's just talking about their passions for product and things of that nature. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting off, we have the Asmus Toys Lord of the Rings Thranduil. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not really a fan of Lord of the Rings, but I thought I would include him here. It shows that he will retail at $320 US, and they only shared a couple photos, so literally what they had is what I put in this video. The headpiece looks pretty cool, and so does the rest of the figure's tailoring, and it looks like it's rooted hair head sculpt, so that looks like it'll do just fine since there's no fancy curls or designs with the braid or anything like that. It's just hair flowing down the shoulders, so looks pretty good. Next up, we have the Sideshow Collectibles Premium Format Mr. Freeze. It says it's going to retail at $775 US, and all these prices do not include shipping or tax or anything like that. So obviously that's pretty high, but he looks like he's a rather large piece with a lot of detail and a lot of size to him. He looks really cool and menacing. It reminds me of a classic. I guess maybe if you want to consider 90s now more classic, but there is an edition size that they have not released yet. I'm assuming it'll be in the couple thousand range, probably maybe 2,500. But if this is supposed to be a more accessible piece, then I could see it going as far as 4,000 pieces. Then we have this art print by Felipe Masafera, which I hope I'm saying right as well. It is going to retail for $95, $365, and $375 US. So it'll have an edition size of 175 for the paper prints and then 50 for the canvas version. Really cool Justice League release. I love the art and definitely cool, so I might pick this one up. And then here we have announced from Hot Toys, it's the Spider-Man homemade suit red version from the cartoon that came out not too long ago. Kind of an eye roller there because they haven't even released the first version, I don't think. It's just literally an all red suit, so kind of a cash grab. They're showing that it's retailing for $210, so it's not like it's a crazy price. And they're only making 300 of them, but I just really hope that doesn't make some collectors think that it's more sought after than it probably is, and they overpay for something that's really cheap and just a complete reuse of older pieces. They also did, a shocking, I know, a blue version for the same price and edition size, so everything that I just said still stands. It's pretty much the exact same thing, and if you're excited for this, I'm happy for you, but nothing really special. Speaking of nothing special, then we also have the Jetpack Trooper announced from Jedi Survivor, another Stormtrooper slash cannon fodder release from Hot Toys for one of the guys you fight, but no Cal Kestis in sight. So standard Stormtrooper, he has a jetpack, cool. If you're into army building, he might be a good addition for you. They're limiting this release to 2,000. and really there isn't a set price. I saw on some websites it's $280. That seems way overpriced as well, but if you're excited for it, I'm happy for you, and I hope you can pick it up at retail. Earlier this week, Hot Toys also released the Galactus from Fantastic Four. This figure isn't really in a scale so much as it is just a oversized figure, kind of like the HasLab Sentinel. I think that was made a few years ago. It's really cool as a centerpiece, and it looks like it turned out really well. I like some of the forced perspective photography that was put up here because it comes with all the different figures just in miniature form. Looks really cool. From some of the in-hand pictures I've seen, the paint apps look a little soft, so lighting and shadows and positioning will seem to be very important for this one on display to make it look the best it possibly can. And then next up is the long-awaited Empire Strikes Back Han Solo with his iconic blue coat, and he turned out great. I think that the head sculpt in terms of Star Wars figures is one of the strongest we've gotten in years, and it looks fantastic. I mean, compared to the prototype, which is coming up in just a moment, it's not too dissimilar at all from what we were shown, and I think it's great. So definitely looking forward to picking this one up soon in the future. Next up is the Darth Sidious / Sheev Palpatine 2-pack. I guess if you want to call it that, it's really not a 2-pack. It just has two different sculpts. But if you were someone who really wanted a strict Palpatine on your shelf, then this is the one to do it, because it comes with his really regal and iconic red outfit from Revenge of the Sith. In regard to it being a strictly Sidious figure, they did have the full-blown Darth Sidious release for his outfit at the end of the movie that I got because I'm more interested in that representation than this one. It's very scene-specific, but with the prototype compared, looks great, turned out great. I think it's a really menacing stare, a little more sinister looking, I think, even than his smiling face that he had on the other release. So I'm excited for all of you awaiting his shipping notice. And then we also have the RoboCop 2 RoboCop that was released. Blogger photos came out a couple days ago, and I think it turned out fantastic. It's not as blue as I think it might have been in the movie. This picture does a good job of illustrating it better, but it was really stark different from the first movie, where the first movie it was just that metallic chrome, and this one he had a little bit more color to him, but I think he turned out great either way. I mean, I think you can't go wrong if you missed the DX version from way back in the day. This is another good option for you. They didn't release many pictures of the unmasked sculpt, so I was only able to really grab a prototype photo from another angle, and so they're not one-to-one as much as the other releases were that I put earlier on, but it was serviceable enough, I guess. I mean, I think it turned out great and definitely an improvement from past releases. Alright, and that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm really hoping that you guys can provide some feedback and suggestions down below. This is just what I could think of in the moment, and I really would like this to evolve as time goes on and more of a weekly series. So, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next week.